Give me your name and job title.
Frank Bateman, ICL Phos-Chek, foam.
You just have to say foam and that's enough.
Happy to say that I've got a few friends who recognize me.
How long were you with National Foam?
15 years.
I see. And you had a school when you were with them?
Yeah, and I had schools before them with 3M and with Williams Fire. I started schools in the 70s at UNR Reno when the campus was still at Stead. And that was my first one. Very fortunate. The response from that was encouraging, and we continued on from there.
I've been working with Frank Antiques for about, let's say, 12 years now. This is probably, I would say, probably about my 30th class. Frank and I have been close for quite a lot of years, and I've always helped him with the school, and I've really loved the school since it started, or since I started. Nobody was ever really worried about changing of the colors, changing of the flag, because it's always been, they came because of him. I guess it really got its start under the National Foam banner, but you know, once he left National Foam, it actually opened up an opportunity for a lot of instructors that couldn't come before, because maybe they were a competitor of National Foams, to be able to come back.
I've been with Frank that whole 16 years and taught under his tutelage, and he's an amazing person. I think where we started out was it was probably more of an industrial thing than it ever was municipal. But there are so many municipalities now that are very intimately involved with the industrial part. Whether you have a refinery in your town, whether you have a storage facility in your town, whether you have an electrical company in your jurisdiction. There's so many times where we cross now the municipal and the industrial evolution. This is an opportunity for those two entities to meet, to work together, to understand how each other works, and it's a great opportunity for both sides of it.
Tell me about your new affiliation with Phos-Chek.
The marketplace is such that the right product with the right performance can break in with some foams that are good if your foam is better, and we believe ours is. By performance, we've shown that it is, so we're pretty happy with what we've got.
How did you feel personally?
I thought, wow, what a challenge on the one hand, and then I said, God, do I have enough energy left in me to do it again?
How old are you, Frank?
Let's say that I'm drawing Social Security plus.
Why is the school so successful?
So the reputation of the school, which isn't mine, it's the Cadres who've been the mainstay and make what we do so successful.
Explain what the Cadre is.
It's a group of well-intentioned senior firefighting professionals that donate their time and come down here and receive nothing for it but a feeling of accomplishment for having prepared firefighters for what they might face in the future.
This group, I believe right now we have roughly like 25 instructors, I think. Normally we'll have more.
Well, the people that are coming here as instructors, of course, we've been a group for a very, very long period of time. We get a couple new people in here and there, but for the most part, it's the same group of instructors.
We're all volunteers because we love it. So we all get along very well with each other, and we love coming back.
What are the instructors working on now?
They are refreshing tactics for new instructors. And the particular one that I want accomplished is the proper way to capture a flowing pressurized liquid fire and redirect the spray of the fire with water, and the tactics that we use to do that.
So we're just going over hose handling techniques and capturing the fuel techniques and valving out. So this was just practice for some of the instructors that didn't get a chance because they were setting up other props.
Tomorrow afternoon we'll only do 3. They are the crude by rail, the truck over at 32, the loading terminal at 44.
was a project director on the tanker truck rollover, and that's a project where we talk to them about having an over-the-road accident where you had a fire involved, where you may have a viable rescue, and we teach them how to use a quick deployment of foam to go in and do a rescue of the person.
Then Wednesday afternoon we'll do all of our usual. We'll have a wheeled unit dry chemical extinguishment fire. We'll have the engine room, so when we show them how a cellar nozzle works and how high expansion foam works. And we'll have the semi-fixed systems demonstration fire. And we'll have the over-the-top and jet pump operations project.
They're great multi-platform props. You can basically do anything you want with them. You're limited to how many valves you can burn or how many burn points you have, but once you shut one off, you could have another one light off. So it's actually very realistic. You know, if you have hose teams, they might go from being on an attack line, and then they might go to defensive mode to help somebody else out, and then once something else lights off, you know, so it's very true to life, as close as we can make it.
And Wednesday night we do the LPG prop, we do the 34 the chem complex, and we do 31 the process unit.